What's up?
Damn it. There we go. Let's see here. I need to. There we go.
Howdy, howdy.
Hello, hello. How is everything with you?
Not too bad. And yourself?
Well, playing with the StreamYards a little bit. Restream, just trying to get. I started the wrong stream, though. I'm like, where the hell's Cody at? And then I started, well, I'm going to go live. And then I realized, oh, crap. When I heard the music, I'm like, this isn't our stream. So I had to stop that stream, flip this one.
No worries.
But it looks like we're settled now. I thought there was a way I could flip us around. There we go.
I moved my camera. My microphone wasn't plugged in. I was like, where did I have this plugged in that all of a sudden now it's not plugged in?
Oh, geez.
So I got to figure it out.
All right. So we're going to go up to the top of the chat here and kind of go through everybody real quick. And Branton was the first one to say hello.
What's up, buddy?
UEO.
Welcome.
UIO. Thank
What's
you.
up?
He's saying hello to Branton. And then Paul McCarthy, thank you.
What's up, Paul?
I do have us running on Facebook too. So but if the chats come in, I should be. If anybody comes to it and they chat, it'll come through the chat out here. So where was I here? There we are. Uncle Smiley, thank you for coming.
Up, Uncle Smiley.
All right. Well, hopefully I had a good stream this afternoon, so hopefully this one will
Nice.
be good too. Uncle Smiley, got him. Paul McCarthy. Fish family, greetings.
What up?
And Lush and Salty, thank you for coming. It was a good stream. Yeah,
Nice.
I want to say I had like 14 people in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, at one point in time, and then Jorge came up with me from Mexicali Fish Keeper right with like 10 minutes left to go, and I ended up running like an extra like 2.5 hours, so almost 3.
Nice.
So again, yeah, guys, I had this on earlier. Please subscribe to Northern Illinois Aquatics channel. We are going eventually. Cody and I will be moving fully everything over there. For the stream, it will have its own separate, probably restream account. I am going to do a stream later on tonight. I'm going to let a couple hours go by, and then I'm going to try a stream on Talk Studio to see how that one goes. To see how the features are on there. I used to use it a long time ago, but it's cheaper than what this would ever be. So
I did manage to come up with 2 logos.
Okay. You want to share them?
Yeah, I could share them. Yeah.
And we'll let them decide. How's that sound? You should have a screen share at the bottom.
Yep, I'm working on it. So that's the first one.
Oh, comment's not. I got it. There we go. Okay. That's the first one.
That's the first one. And then that's the other one I came up with.
Okay. So chat A for the first one, B for the second one.
This is option B, option A. I tried to get it to kind of look like a betta fish a little bit.
Yeah.
With the colors.
A or B?
Option A, option B.
It's like better.
I could shorten up Illinois on there too, so I was just kind of typing it in. So
okay, yeah, because we had Northern. I thought we were going to do it under like Northern IL.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it'll take me 10 minutes to do that. So if So, just I was kind of just trying to go for more for the picture.
So let me see here. Let's see if I can make a poll, which I'm sure I can. Let me get onto that stream, and we're going to go like that. Make a poll. If I can figure out how to do it. Been a while since I've done one. Start a poll. Which logo so we need to add option A. Oh, let's get rid of that. I hope if I spell right too. Thank God I didn't, because I don't think I can edit those. Which logo? Option A. I'm leaning towards that one, but
Option A, yeah, I kind of like that one too.
Looks like a big old cichlid.
Just kind of was trying to go towards something like that.
Option B. Damn it, John. I can't spell words of shit. I'm trying to type too fast, I think is what it is. Option B. And we'll let's try that instead. Looks like it gives me a paste. There's option A. There we go. Option B. Cut. I wish there was a way I could put images in there.
Right. I'll throw them up in the middle of the stream again too later. Matter of fact, I might be able to tweak them too. It'll take me a couple minutes here.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you go ahead and do that, and then I'll continue with the. All right, we're going to start the poll. There we go. So everybody, please vote. The reason why I don't use EST, I just quickly abbreviate it for Eastern time, Central time. I'm not using any like a perfect, like Eastern Standard Time, Eastern Daylight Savings Time, stuff like that. So that's why I did what I did. I just use ET for Eastern Time. Oh, I see what he's talking about. He's saying that established is EST.
Oh, yeah. I probably just didn't even pay attention to that.
Yeah. Okay, I thought he was talking about like how I had the times, like the things set up in the.
I'll tweak
There
that
you go.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what he's talking.
Yeah, I'll fix that real quick. Like I said,
These are nice, dude.
Yeah, I just made them on Canva.
These are real nice. Definitely better than what I could have done. You okay in there? Oh.
All right. So
Thank you, Lushy. Appreciate that. There we go. Oh, I like that too.
that one's fixed. And let me go to my files here. It's gonna be, I think it's this one, so I'm gonna delete this one. Let's delete trash.
Is there room right under that on this one? Is there room right under between the fish and aquatics to put established 2025 or no?
Let me see.
In smaller?
Let me see. No, file. No, go home.
Oh, yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to
Pull this one up. I can add a text box. Let's see.
Lushy, I appreciate that.
Text. Add a text box. Oh, undo. I didn't see where it went.
And I'll probably be making us our own like server too for Discord for it separate instead of doing the channels. I know Adele suggested just doing a channel or like a category with the channels in it, but we'll see how much work it's going to take.
And then, oh no, hang on, just
Sorry. I just thought that would look nice in there too. So
no, you're good. And then we make this a little bit bigger.
man, I missed the boat when it comes to graphic design.
Download one more time. I think we should be good. Okay. Download.
So when you guys are voting on the poll, we'll show you which one's A and B. Before you vote, ask us to show them, and we'll show them.
You know what? I'm gonna do this just so I know I got the right ones.
Oh, there we go. That's full size.
Delete.
Okay.
Delete. Okay, I think we should be good now.
It's funny.
Here we go. Okay, let's try this again. Oops. All right, there's one.
Okay, that's option A.
And then option B.
And then option B will be that one. Oh, there we go. Yeah. That does look better. Gives it a little more fullness right through there. So.
Yeah. Alrighty, chat. Let's see what you got. Take a poll.
Let's see what you got. The one you see on there now is option B, and then the other one was option A. They're both good, so it doesn't. It'll be interesting to see which one will fit, how it'll fit in the circle. For because it doesn't allow you to crop.
Right.
So. Right. There ain't nobody voting on the poll. Oh, so far it's option A, 100%.
Right.
I'm not gonna end it yet. What the heck? There it is. Oh, 2 option Bs. I forgot to take one out. Oh well. I don't think it'll let me edit. It's got 2 votes so far.
Oh, I gotta do a water change tomorrow. I think I actually need to add water to that tank tonight before I go to bed because it's kind of low.
Yeah.
Ice Hogs won last night.
Yeah, I heard. What was the score?
3-2 in overtime. 12 seconds into overtime, they scored.
Okay.
So they got one in Milwaukee again tomorrow, and then the first one in Rockford is Wednesday night.
It'll be interesting to see what happens. I won't lie.
It probably didn't help that the Friday night game was the $2 beer game, so that's when you get all the stupid people at the BMO.
Oh,
you get all the drunks.
yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry that happened to her. That's crappy. Like I said, I never say anything to the fans, but I'll mouth off stuff to the players.
Right, and even
but I would never say anything towards a fan. That's ridiculous.
Like some friends of ours that were there at Wednesday night at Allstate Arena that are Hogs fans did that crap too, to her. And yeah, needless to say, I won't be taking my car down to fucking DeCrane's to get work done anymore. And I'm doing this on Facebook too, so it'll be interesting to see if they see that comment because I don't care.
Right.
They're supposed to be a family friend,
Right.
And it's and it was the guy that I know from the AHL. He even said that he goes, I've never heard of bad things like that happening. He goes, he said the same thing. Sorry, it happened. Right. And like you said, it was $2 beer night, and
yeah,
even my sister-in-law said that the lines were much longer in the beer lines than they were in the food lines.
I try not to go Friday nights, or if I go, I try not to take Zoe just because of that reason, because you get all the stupid drunks. But she still had fun. We had a good time.
Layla still had fun overall.
Well, that's good.
Because she gave me the.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she got it from the referee.
Nice. That's cool.
You don't use any of my towels in there when you're doing the fish tank, too.
Huh? Does it say that again?
You don't use any of my towels.
No, I don't. You mean when I'm filling my water bucket?
Right.
No, I don't. Yeah, so she got, she was by where the ref threw one up to her, and then
nice.
And when she got home, she goes, "Here, Poppy, I know that they're your Hawks affiliate. The Hawks are their affiliate," so she gave it to me.
Which one? I do it.
Exactly. Turn that like button blue and smash subscribe to show you our appreciation. Like I said, we're gonna get this to its own channel here. So go see if there's any other.
I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm just looking to see if there's any other votes yet here. So nope, and looking like it's only the 2 votes so far. And I did put the. Oh, did I pin that? I bet you I didn't. Oh, it won't pin it. I got to repin it. I'll have to repin that message when we get going. But
Zoe bought I let her get a mystery puck at the game, and we ended up getting the Hammy birthday one, but it's signed by Brent Cini.
Oh, cool.
We got the captain's puck. It comes with the authentication on it. So.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
Yeah. So I got a few signed ones by all the players.
Yeah, I should date this one with a silver when she got the puck,
Mm-hmm.
I jokingly told my sister-in-law she needs to start going to all these other places and let Layla collect these pucks,
Right.
Game
And then I had her wait. We waited outside for some of the players after the game, so she got her jersey signed too.
Yeah, they did that. I guess for the Wolves did that too over there.
Cool.
Yeah, which was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure they had more than just them two there.
Right.
So I heard the stadium was pretty packed. So.
Oh, I'm sure, especially with it being Rockford and Chicago.
Yeah, because it is the I-90 rivalry. Is that
Yep.
what they call it? The I-90 rivalry. So.
And then Milwaukee's just 94.
Yeah, about the same distance away too.
Yep.
About an hour.
So yeah, I've never been to a game up there, but I guess it's a pretty nice stadium. It's right next to the Buck Center.
Okay, they must play in the same one that has all the music and stuff.
It's at UW Panther Arena.
I can't remember where.
Fizzer Forum's literally right next to it because we do work up there at the Carson's Rib House right next to it.
I'm trying to remember where we saw Carrie Underwood. God, I can't even remember the name of it.
So she might have been at the Big Bucks Stadium, maybe. I don't know if she played at the smaller one.
I know the hotel's like right across the street.
Yeah.
Right? So.
Yep, that's probably the Fizzer Forum.
That hotel was pretty cool. It just sucks that you can't get alcohol. And after, I think it's 10 o'clock at night.
Yep.
So we were at the concert and it was after 10. So, but the hotel let us buy like a bucket and take it up to our room.
Gotcha. Yeah, Wisconsin's goofy like that. Like you can't buy booze after a certain amount of time or something.
Yeah. It's like they try to become a dry county or something.
Good luck with that. Branton's back.
The poll is up in the top, Branton, and he's gonna show you option A will be the one, and then option B will be the other. So far, everybody's gone for option A.
Let me share screen again.
But at the top of the YouTube chat, you should see.
All right.
There we go. And it'll say option A, option B, and then option B, ignore the last option B. All right. And then I need to go back here, and here we go. What the heck did I just do here? Oh, there we go. Where the heck is it? Oh, there it is. All right. Okay.
Option A.
That's
option B.
Yeah. Option A and option B.
This is B. This is A.
I think they both look good, but
So those are the options.
Oh, he was grocery shopping.
Oh, nice.
Damn it.
Well, it's the BMO Center now, not the Metro Center.
Oh, is that what they call?
Yeah, it's the BMO Center now.
Yeah, that I knew. So,
but yes, it's still orange on the outside, somewhat.
Well, because it's brick, right?
Well, no, just they got the weird sheet metal on it, but they've done a lot. I mean, it's a lot nicer now that did all the remodels on it.
Oh, cool.
I wasn't happy the season tickets went up a little bit, but
oh, did they?
Well, before they only had glass. They have like 6 different sections now. It used to just be upper sideline, lower sideline, upper end zone, lower end zone. Now there's like 6 different ones.
Oh, wow. I think Allstate's got multiple, like 2 levels, I think?
Yeah, it's 2.
2 levels with the handicaps in between.
The only thing I've been there for like Monster Jam. I've never seen a hockey game there, but I've seen Monster Jam and then Disney on Ice.
Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. Now I see why you were saying.
Yeah.
I hadn't gotten back to that yet, so
It's definitely changed big time.
I know last time I was down there to take Dee Dee down for her scratch off that it won so much that she had to go down and pick it up in person.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, because they couldn't do it at the store or whatever, and so we.
Right.
If anybody wants to come up, I can. I'll re-put the message in here, and I'm not going to pin it because it's.
Yeah, I did some algae cleaning yesterday and took out a nice salad out of the one tank.
I haven't done my water changes yet this week.
Yeah, I think I need to do one to try to see if that'll help cut down some of the algae. Yeah, work wasn't as tough this week.
That's always nice. It picked up for us. So.
Yeah, last week was a little rough.
There's nobody in chat there.
I had what, like 57 hours last week in a week? Or 54 hours, something like that. 57. Option A. I think that's what we're leaning towards, I think.
Did a test to see if it came across here for us. Oh, okay. I don't know if I can do that or not. So option A.
Oh, you know what? Let me.
Looks like the Facebook ones don't come across at all. It says it's read only, but it doesn't come across here at all. I'll have to keep going back and checking. That was odd that it wouldn't.
Share stream on Facebook.
Yeah, I tagged you. Like, I tagged both our pages. I should have probably tagged you personally and then two. And should we do our own like separate email address too, or like a Gmail address for it?
Oh, I don't care. Sure.
I mean, well, but like I said, we'll both have like everything else will.
Mm-hmm.
And Cheryl, thank you for coming. Nice to see you.
Welcome, welcome.
Sorry, Cheryl's boy tie. I believe it's RJ is his name. Fishing net. I like that. That's such a funny name. I don't have a whole lot going on. Myself, like I was saying in my stream earlier, I think there's a fry in there somewhere. But I put the wood back in, and man, my tank clouded up. It's got to stabilize somehow.
Right.
Eventually, so.
Oh, man. I cut myself shaving last night. I haven't done that in like 10 years. It took like a chunk out of my face. I was like, ow. I had to have Sam help me. I'm like, I won't stop bleeding.
Oh, God. Do you have one of those sticks?
No. It was a brand new blade, and I'm just going all of a sudden. I'm like, I don't know if I had like a zit there or something, and it just caught it and ripped it off. And
I use like a stick.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what they're called, but it goes across. It'll turn it white for a little bit, and then you kind of like wipe off around it, and then you leave it white for a while. But
yeah, I slapped a Band-Aid on it. I was like, ow.
I had full beard going, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to take it down to the goatee this week. You know,
But then I missed this spot here because I was like, I don't want to shave my face anymore. I don't want this blade to cut me.
that's the only way to dull it, though.
I know.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot going on this week. Like I said, I think
No.
there's a fry in there, but we're still waiting. I'm waiting for the weather just to get a slight bit warmer so Jeff can send me the mollies and stuff. But
Yeah, I don't have anything new. Just got to do a water change tomorrow probably. I want to see if that helps with this algae.
I pulled the valve. It was like this big. I pulled it from the tank upstairs because it wasn't doing as well as I hoped. Put it in the 55 down at the other end because I'm only running the sponge filter. I'm like, okay. And then it just keeps popping out of the sand. And I'm like, God damn it. And I try to put it back. I'm missing one piece. I found the other one. I'm hoping it'll recover. And
if not, let me know. I'll get you more.
yeah, it's just.
It's finally starting to take off in my other tank with just the gravel. So.
But I picked up some guppy grass last weekend.
Oh, did you? Where'd you get it from?
I got it back here in this tank.
Grab it from?
A big chunk of it there, and then I threw a handful in the one upstairs. Tried pushing it in the gravel, and I kept popping out. So I got some to stay in, but I took out the rest that came up and just left the other stuff there. And so I've got a little in each tank, and we'll see how it takes off.
Where'd you get it from?
Bird and Beast, because I was out at the doctor. So, and they had a 25%.
Yeah, I was going to say I almost stopped in there last week because they had their sale.
Yeah, their member sale.
Yeah. How was their fish selection?
We picked up some more Serpes for that tank upstairs so that we could put them, because we only had the 3. So I'm liking, I love this. And it was funny because I was totally unsure if this was the same fish inside the tank that they were in. And I'm talking to the guy and he goes, is that the tank you got them out of, the 3? And I said, yeah. He goes, don't worry about it, because they look completely different. As soon as we got them home and out of the bag, like an hour later, colored up, matched to the other ones. So, yeah, fins full bore. I mean, the tank looks really cool upstairs.
That's cool.
I see that one just popped up. Join that channel, subscribe, and we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna get the logos in, a banner in there somehow, and then
yes, sir.
The banner. What I might do is I'm gonna make us our own Restream account using that the new email address.
Okay.
I'll make the new email address for that. Like I said, I'll get a nice complicated password for us that you can copy and paste, but I'll send it to you. But it'll be nice. It'll be so that we're definitely protected. And then, we'll both have access to the email. We'll both have access to the Restream account that it's going to have. We'll have, don't know if I should make a Facebook channel for it or not. It won't let me do. I have to do it on our personal one.
Yeah.
Right now, so I don't know. Maybe we'll just strictly YouTube until we figure out what we're doing. But I'll probably try to make up I don't know, I'll have to find a way for us to like maybe get tipped and stuff like that and put it towards.
Yeah. Last weekend I stopped into the store in Marengo just to see what they had. They didn't have a whole lot. Nothing I really wanted anyways. Need to talk to Liam up there, see if he can get me something.
I literally have now. I have until you get back out this way again. I literally have I have every town around me has a store. Harvard, Marengo.
Oh yeah,
McHenry and Crystal Lake. So I have my choice of where to go.
Right. I know it's like so. I mean, PetSmart's hit or miss. I mean, Petco is way up in Rockford. I don't like going to that one. I could have went yesterday because we went and got crumble cookie yesterday, but
Yeah.
which they were really good. I just ate the dulce de leche one before I got on. If you want to pay $5 for a cookie, which I did,
It must be worth it.
it was. My blood sugar probably says otherwise, but it was.
Yeah. My diabetes is going crazy.
Yeah. And I was
Hey.
saying, check your blood sugar. She just looked at me. I said, really? I said, what? Do I want to know? She goes, no. I was like, great.
Oh, she tested yours?
No, she tested hers, but she
Oh.
took it to work today, and she checked it when she got home, and I was like, do I want to know? She goes, no. I was like, okay, I'm not going to ask because I'm sure it's high.
I even tried doing mine like this morning instead of at night after I've taken my meds and everything like I have been because I've been over 200 easily. So, that's what it is.
Hi, tiny cat. Sure, you're going to lay on the couch. I just vacuumed.
I take it that worked then, Bratton. Cool. All right. Let's see what it says. 5 votes, and all 5 of them say option A. So, cool. That's weird. But I want to test out Talk Studio to see if it'll because I can bring up one guest, so that would be fine if we weren't going to have any guests, which would be fine. But it would be, we still get their logo, but I wanted to see if it would do its like if it's going to have any lag or anything like that. So. Huh. Posted something without any text. There it is. Up come the peace sign. That took a while. That was weird. Well, I don't have like any of the emotes turned on so that like when people put them in that they go flying all over the screen because it would only be on me.
Right. Oh.
I basically did open panel today too earlier.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I popped out for a little bit. I was riding the truck back to the shop, and then I got back to the shop and had to shovel some nasty grease and offload the truck.
Yeah.
I was eating dinner. I was like, oh, crap, I never made the logo. I said, well, let me jump on. Took me 25 minutes.
Oh, wow.
I just searched for a couple different images that I kind of liked, and those kind of settled on those two. The free ones, anyways. I could pay for some different ones, but I was like, let me just stick with the free ones for now. I didn't really like any of the paid ones anyways. I think there was one that I thought about, but I was like, eh.
I see Mr. Branton.
What's up, buddy?
What's up?
How you doing?
Doing good. There we go.
We should make him an honorary member of Northern Illinois,
I'm down
Northern
for it.
Illinois Aquatics.
Close enough.
Whoop,
You're sideways.
Yeah, I don't know why.
There you go.
There it goes.
There
I
we
got
go.
you on Facebook, right, Brandon?
I think so.
Okay. If I'll look, and if and then I'll just start sending you the link too every week
Yeah.
if you wanna.
Yeah, if I can, I don't mind coming up.
Yeah,
For sure.
you're just north of us, so
Yeah.
technically you'd be part of the northern.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We're gonna be like America or Canada. We're just gonna take over that part of Wisconsin.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's what Pritchard wanted to do.
Started on him this week.
Oh, I'm not a fan. I've
I
never
don't know
been.
if you saw that article I shared earlier yesterday, but that pissed me off.
Oh, there's
But
a
yeah.
bunch of stuff apparently coming through on there.
Well, the one that he's trying to block the sale of Glocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been going through this fish room and organizing, trying to get everything straightened out.
Nice.
I was sick of the chaos. Sick of it.
I got a pile of crap behind me that's covered with a blanket that I need to kind of open it up, put stuff, and then take it and put it back underneath in the crawl space and keep out only what I need.
Yeah, I got a pile of aquarium equipment underneath the stand. That Sam's like, "Why do you still have this?" I'm like, "Because I might need it sometime." That's why. When we get a bigger place, I'll be able to put it back in.
I have a aqua clear that doesn't even run anymore, but I just keep it because you never know. Like if the impeller might work in something else, and
Yep, parts.
yeah, or I get a new one and the impeller still fits in that.
Yep.
Because I do like the appearance of the new aqua clear from what I've seen. I saw in the box the other day. I didn't look at the price though.
I want to say that's the one that I bought for Sam's tank.
The new aqua clears.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be nicer. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I'm just kind of rearranging this closet that I got. I'll show you guys after this. But it was just a disaster.
yeah,
I'm just kind of straightening
You
everything.
can knock it off.
What's that?
My cats are attacking each other like dummies,
Oh,
and then they get mad.
Yeah,
I'm
let's-
like, you're the one that antagonized it.
yeah. I'm gonna let my phone charge a little bit, and then I'll take it off here.
Any new fish room updates?
For me,
Yeah.
I'm setting up 3 new tanks, which is why I've gone on this cleaning spree. I've also got a new air pump that Higer sent me that I gotta eventually hook up.
Oh, nice.
That'll be cool. It's a linear piston pump. So yeah, try and get that hooked up.
What do you got planning on putting in the tanks?
Honestly, one of them's going to be my colony of 519s, with a new strain of guppies that I just got recently on top of them. They're California Reds. They're actually really, really pretty guppies. And then the other 2 are just going to be grow outs.
Gotcha.
I've got so much. So much stuff. I'm going through this bin right now. I've got all this stuff in this bin. I'm trying to consolidate. Oh man. Working a fish room never ends.
true.
I know. I was so busy last week, I kind of neglected the tanks a little bit, so that's why I made time yesterday to clean out some algae, and it was really slowing down my filter. I was like, all right, I got to pull that algae off there before it burns up the filter on me.
I'm lucky Layla's got an early game tomorrow, so I changed my light time, so today I put everything to 7 o'clock in the morning till 7 at night, so it should be going up.
Yeah, the one in the living room here, that one turns on at about 2 o'clock and it shuts off at like 8.
Yeah,
So I'm trying to get the algae down in that one because of that. The one in my bedroom doesn't get that much algae, and it's on at like 7:30, 7:40 till it's probably on for 12 hours.
does the one tank get hit by any sunlight?
I mean, they both do because the sun sets on one side and rises on the other. So,
Oh,
but it's not right by the window. But I'm sure maybe there's tree in front of the house and stuff.
yeah. Sometimes that like I used to get it. I noticed it in the let's see, it would be that side of the right side of the tank when I'm looking at it. The 46. If Dee Dee had the window like the drape a little bit, I would see a little more algae build up to that side, and it's on the north side of the house, so it does happen. Vinoski, nice to see
up?
you. Thank you for
What's up?
coming.
What's up?
Yeah, all these tanks in my room get sunlight throughout the day. But I've got so many plants that I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah, my guppy grass is definitely not taking off like I thought it would, but it's still hanging in there. I haven't been putting any fertilizer in because I feel like it just creates more algae.
That's how I felt when I had the bottle of Thrive. Oh man, that's that's what I use now for my
I mean, I've been using Easy Green, but I haven't used it in a while. So
I use this for my Fritz Complete that Dee Dee buys me. That's funny. I heard you said something about Higer. I never get anything from them.
Do they know how to get a hold of you?
No, probably not. I don't. I mean, I've never contacted them either. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Typically they reach out by email. So if you have your email in your YouTube, like your
I
link,
do. Yeah, I do.
then yeah, that's how they found me, anyways.
oh, nice.
I definitely like their the light that I do have. After I got one that wasn't gonna die in 2 months, because some guy's selling them as Higers, but I don't think it's their actual brand. And had no way to get a hold of the guy again.
Oh no.
Oh no, that sucked. I was going to go down to Greenwater Society, and because I bought it from the guy at
GCCA.
Yeah, GCCA one, and it lasted like 2 months.
I remember that. Yeah.
So we ended up buying an actual Higer. Similar.
Did you send it back to Amazon?
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know what she did.
It's out of my hands.
I'm not giving video
Right.
proof. That's the other reason why I stopped doing the Twitch too. That's owned by Amazon also. Mr. Aquatic News Network. Love these guys' videos. Love these guys' as videos. But yeah, I made the decision. I'm just going to solely focus YouTube. You know, if I decide to start progressing outward again, I might try Kick. But yeah, I'm staying on this stuff. Mainly YouTube, and like I said, if I can do Facebook, too at the same time. That's
right.
On my personal profile, so be it. Just gotta focus.
We got new people in. You want me to share logos again?
Yeah, why don't we? So that everybody can.
Where did it go? There it is. There we go.
Right, and now we're going to. All right, so there's the poll at the top of the
option A.
And vote for option A or option B.
Option A is right there. Option B. Right now, it's leaning towards this one, I think.
Yeah, that's what I saw last time I looked at the poll.
Mm-hmm.
So ignore the second option B, please, if you're going to go with option B.
But yeah, that's option B. Option A.
Can you go back to B one more time?
Yes, I can. Option B.
Okay. Yeah, I went with A because I felt the fish for A was more of a freshwater fish than that tank.
Yeah.
Plus, I like the colors.
Yeah, I was trying to go for a cichlid betta fish look to it.
Yeah,
I personally like A, but I wanted to get
I do too. I guess I should vote on my own poll, shouldn't we?
Yeah, I can.
That a Branton. It is a Branton. What's up, Tommy?
Oh, it doesn't let me.
Let's see.
Oh, we got 7 votes, and so far, 86% of it is A, and the other 14% is B.
Let's try this.
So we got a couple.
Hey, I'm down for any feedback on the logo. We can brighten up the background on it a little bit. Let's see.
Oh, there we go.
Let's see. What would be a good color? Oh, that is way too bright.
Maybe like you could even just change the actual color, like maybe a gray.
So here,
Oh, yeah. So it brings that the color itself will
yeah,
be right.
let me share
More
my screen.
depth
Now.
scenario, maybe.
Stop
That's a
sharing.
good idea.
Let me share my screen one more time.
All right, and let me get back to the chat here. Higer sent a friend a bunch of swag. He left it for me to deal with. Oh, well, I've got that Higer light. Like I said, I like it. It's the one where it doesn't have like the 24-hour setting on it, but it's got the like 3 different time
That
sets
gray.
you can change to.
It's too gray. Maybe that one.
Doing the casino thing and watching. Oh, that's cool. I feel honored now that I take precedence of the casino.
John, you want to share the screen again?
All right. Okay, there we go.
See, that ain't bad.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's too light of a gray, and that's too dark. So I'm thinking probably that one.
What was the other option of gray?
There's that one.
Yeah.
That's the too dark of one, I think. So I'm thinking probably this one.
Yeah, I like that.
All right.
Yeah, Tommy said it, A is perfect. It just needs more contrast to make it pop. And then
Yeah, Tommy likes the gray.
Even off-white, but he likes the gray. So, and Tommy's going to give you, he said that's it.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to end the poll, and that's the one we're going to go with.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, everybody, and thank you for the help. We appreciate that. It's always good to get the. Oh yeah, he said that's it! Exclamation point! Yeah, exclamation point! So I think he was emphasizing. Cool. All right, so send me that. You can go ahead and send it through Messenger. And
I can do that.
Yeah,
I'll
let's
get
see
that
here.
added to the channel.
Oop.
You know, I wonder if it'll let me password that separately because I made it through as a merged channel of mine. So I'll have to see if it'll let me password that
All right,
separately.
so here's one of the new tanks. I got one there, one here, and then I got the old the floor tank. I like the floor tanks. So I got 2 right here, which these are going to be the 2 grow outs, and then I'm going to put the plecos up in this one.
Okay.
But yeah, there's the closet I've been organizing. So I got this little modular rack thing that I built.
Nice.
And I've got everything that I need on there, up there, extra filters and pads, and it goes all the way back there. All my packing, paper, wood, rocks. I don't know what I'm going to do with that chair.
I got to get me a man. I'm tired of lifting 5-gallon buckets.
Yeah. So yeah, got me a new big old monster Monstera.
Nice.
That thing's pretty cool. But yeah, harvested a bunch of orange Venezuelan eggs. So that's what all these buckets and things are, is kind of where I throw eggs and let them hatch out. I mean, I've got the trays too, so there's like a tray over there. I've got some more trays on the way actually. So on these grow out tanks, it'll be all trays across the top. But yeah, the orange vens were spawning there and here.
Nice.
I don't see any more eggs. But yeah, there. No, that is no. The orange vens are over here. I was wrong. That's golden lasers in there. Ah, Venezuelans are somewhere in here. It's hard to. These are rainbow shiners.
Nice. Those are cool looking.
Yeah. I'm hoping to get eggs out of them. That's what this is. This little auto egg collector.
Well, that's cool.
And it just kind of sucks it down, up, and into this breeder box.
Nice.
Yeah, these guys are really cool. Took them like a year to color up. So yeah, hopefully get some eggs out of them soon. I got the white clouds in there too. Bunch of panda cories.
Nice.
I'm hoping to get eggs out of these guys soon too, but I don't think the pandas, if I'm not mistaken, I believe they don't lay on the glass. They'll lay on like the bunches of plants in there.
Oh, okay.
Probably so that they don't get eaten when
Yeah,
they're sand.
I just don't think they're some of them are like they like to, some of the cories like to spawn on the glass, and I know some of them kind of like the pandas, they won't, or not the pandas, the pygmies, they won't spawn on the glass, they spawn in the moss.
Yeah. See, you just answered a question for me. I always wondered if shrimp got eaten by guppies and cories.
Oh yeah, there's shrimp in every tank that I have. They're like rodents, cockroaches.
Oh, I guarantee if I put them in that live bear tank, they would be.
Yeah,
I always thought about having a shrimp tank.
This is one of the. Oh, he ran away. Oh, but yeah. So up here, these are the ocean blues. These guys are really cool. Really nice blue on these guys.
Oh
Nice.
man, nice dark, nice and dark.
And I got Suda McGill, Gertrude in here, the Aru 4. Well, I got them spawning in the mop back there.
Finally got our rainbow shiner. Nice.
Finally got our rainbow shiners. Our orange vens are breeding as always. Yeah, I had some orange Venezuelas in the 55.
That's what I have.
Eventually, I think a lot of my fish don't like dirt, to be honest with you.
I don't know if you can see there's the mama. These are the Apistoborelli. These are her babies. There's like 10 of them in there.
I miss my pistol. I had one for a while and he ended up dying on me.
Yeah. The male is in this tank somewhere. Oh yeah, he's in the back there.
Oh, I see him, yeah.
Yep. These are the
Those
longfin.
longfin cherries you got in there?
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Those are cool.
Beautiful fish.
I gotta give me some of that hornwort, man.
Yeah, it's in every friggin' tank. It's just, it grows and grows.
It's really weird, Brandon. He's like between you and I, and like and he's like in between actually all three of us with Whip, and literally his water is completely different from Whip, and he's closer to Whip, and he's closer to you, and like he's central to all of us, but every one of our water is different, just in the small span that we live. It's just crazy how different it is, you know. And I'm on city, so I get that, you know, but it's
And these are the Suda McGill Luminatus, so the red neon rainbows.
Oh, cool.
I've got a bunch of fry of these growing out. And then next door, there's Signifer Suda McGills in here. You kind of see them in the back there. Here they come. I've got Sturby in here. There's Adolfo Cories in here. And then you can see the tails of the L333s. So I got a group of L333s in here.
Nice.
Dude, that thing looks sick on my phone.
What's that?
This logo.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
It looks so sick.
yeah. Here's this one always has a hard time focusing. Here we go. This is my blackworm colony.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
I got a bunch of blackworms. I mean, they're all over this tank.
Yeah, I see.
So
That's cool.
So I feed them on here, and then it makes it easier to pull them out.
Right.
I just suck them out with a baster. But yeah, this is the mystery snail green jade tank, and then I just got. Let me see if I can find one. But I just got some aquatic isopods, and they're really cool.
Orange
Orange
and
apple peel dehydrated.
Yeah, I don't see any right now. But yeah, I've got black ones in here as well. So this is kind of like my backup
Oh, nice.
colony.
Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that, Tommy.
What happened?
He got some scam botanicals,
Oh,
and they apparently smelled. Here, I'll bring up his highlighters again. It was orange and apple peel dehydrated in a botanical pack. Got it, or I have a couple days ago. Thank God he put him in a tank with no fish. It smelled rancid and had to restart it because of the scam. It was scam.
wow. Oh, wow. Oh, there's one right there. See that little guy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, aquatic isopods.
Got you some scuds, huh?
No, they're not scuds.
No?
They're more like the pill bugs.
Oh, okay.
Scuds are bad for plants.
Yeah.
That's what I hear, at least.
See
There's
how
a guy, Phil. What's his name? Phil. God, I'd have to look it up. He started making like the stuff
Nice.
if you want like isopods and stuff like that. He'll send them to you. But he has barrels upon barrels upon barrels just growing these things.
Now,
for
what plants
food.
you got there, Brandon?
That's pearlweed and water lettuce.
Gotcha.
Yep. So those are all the Luminatus and Signifer babies. And then that one right there that you see swimming in the front on the bottom,
Mm-hmm.
that's one of the pygmy cories. So I've got pygmy cories in here too.
Oh, cool. I won't name names, but it's a very well-known person that sells online. Oh, geez.
And pygmy sunfish in this one. Oh, hold on. I don't know why it just like screen changed for me. It was weird. Let's see here. Where are they? These guys can be hard to find until you feed them. But these guys just spawned the other day. In this, I got this clump of boost moss here. You can see one of the eggs right there.
Oh, yeah, I see it, yeah.
And then if I go around the other side, you can see more, but I can't do that right now. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of eggs in this clump of boost moss. There's one of the males right there.
Oh, okay. I see him, yeah.
These guys are really cool. He's actually colored down quite a bit. Typically, they're jet black with like blue spangling on them. Here's one of the fat females.
Nice.
All right. Let's see here.
So yeah, like I said, I'm excited to get these other 3 tanks set up. It's gonna be nice.
Nice.
It'd be nice to.
Right?
That's what I wish I had the room.
I hear you there.
Oh crap! The link it's sending out is the wrong It's not for Northern Illinois Aquatics. Damn it. Channel. Oh, bummer. Did I put that in my...
I live in Independence, Missouri, and they claim we have some of the best city water in the country. But not that it applies for fish, but something that's working for us.
So I bet you nobody has subscribed to that channel because they probably can't find it. Oh, does that make me so goddamn mad? It's the whole reason why I made that timer.
Oh, Branton says let him back in.
Or whoops.
Yeah, it's weird. Restream's weird because it doesn't have the app, so it's just the website. So
Right.
I went too far down on my phone and it refreshed the page.
Oh, jeez.
Well, I'm going to do a test stream later. Like I said, I'll let a few hours go by, a couple hours go by. Steven and a couple other people. I might do a late night one real quick and on Talk Studio, which is Streamlabs, to see how it works out and just to see if there's any kind of lags or anything in their system. Because from what I'm seeing, it's cheaper per month, and it would definitely make it easier for me to convince Dee Dee to let me put that money out. Okay, I'm trying to find Northern Illinois Aquatics so I can get that damn.
Yeah, I picked up a couple of those Lowell egg catchers. I got CPDs spawning in them right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
When they get full size, I might have to hit you up because I got 6 of them right now. I'd like to get a couple more.
Okay. Yeah, I just put them in last night. I've been seeing babies in the tank, so I was like, you know what? I better put something in there to collect it because I'll have a lot more rather than them growing up in the tank. Because I guess they're pretty good at hunting down their fry. But yeah, I don't know. I'll probably leave that in there for a few days and pull them out and see what's in there.
Nice.
Stream elements. Damn it.
There's my lamb. He finally decided to come out of his nest of moss. And
there we go. Now that should be right. Oh, I feel like such an idiot. Sorry, guy.
It happens.
Well, now it's in the time. Now it's in the timer correctly. So I will put it out here on the stream.
Come on, phone. Oh, there we go. Do you guys ever look into getting one of those hobby hatchers?
I did not.
I haven't had the time yet. I've been so busy with work last week, but I definitely want to.
I'm going to save up, maybe use maybe some of my birthday money or something in October and do that and order some couple of packets of the.
I'll put it on my birthday / Father's Day list.
There you go.
Since they're pretty much almost the same weekend anyways. Sometimes it is the same day.
Mm-hmm. There. So yeah, the only thing I don't like about Restream is you can't see on my phone, so I can't see the chat at the same time. I have to scroll down.
There we go. Yeah. I know why. It's trying to tell me, oh, you can't send it out to Facebook. It's because they're read only.
I'm gonna hop on YouTube here from my laptop. Let's go. There we go. Yeah, the quality isn't bad.
No, the quality is actually pretty good. I mean, for 720, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But definitely cannot complain about that. All right.
Yeah, I just subbed.
Nice.
Go repin that message for the. There we go. Yeah, well, I'll make it. Like I said, I'll make it an every Friday thing. If you're busy, right? And that's
We just breezed.
Miss Dee Dee has entered the room. Hello.
Hi, Dee Dee.
All right, why can't I find where I just freaking was? I'm so not used to doing things on the laptop. It's hard to navigate YouTube.
That's like what I have up on the TV. It's a mobile version, so it's got like the chat pops up down in the corner.
Uh-huh. There we go. Hi, Dee Dee.
Yeah. I gotta see if I'm gonna set up one of these 5-gallon tanks with something. I don't know yet. I'm afraid to leave them there though, because they're closer to the windows, and that's about the only spot I have for them right now.
I thought about moving my radio and stuff back over here to put the 5 back up, but I don't know yet. I'll wait and see. I don't really know what to put in there if I do.
Like I said, I might do I'd like to try a shrimp tank.
I had shrimp from Jeff, and they lasted 6 months. So I got further into them than I thought I would. Dee Dee says she does better with a laptop. I've got a full desktop.
That's what I'm running on a desktop.
I bought. It's a gaming PC that I bought from
I'm still trying to build mine, but that's on hold right now.
Cyber Power PC is what I
Tariffs.
bought at Best Buy.
When I started my build, it was like 850. Now it's up to 1,000.
I was gonna say, Dee Dee. Eventually, I got it. Like I said, we got our logo, so
That we did.
I just gotta, like I said, I gotta find out if I can do. It's what sucks is because I have the handle at Northern Illinois Aquatics is already taken now because I built that channel, and I probably should have waited till we were set in stone, or just went and built just grabbed an email address right away and built it off the email address like I did this stuff. But I added this so that basically I can literally flip into it. Excuse me, from well, apparently I'm our first subscriber.
I was gonna say I just subbed. So you should have at least
shows too. Yeah, it shows. So what I'll do is I'll have to see if there's a way to see if I can make a separate password for this.
Right.
You would think it would create a Gmail account and everything in one time, just like it does when you, it makes a YouTube, when you create a Gmail account, email account, you get all of it through that, YouTube and everything. You would think, okay, if somebody made they would intercede all these things together under that one thing,
Right.
email address. So I'll,
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, like I said, I have a feeling I'm going to be okay, but we'll get that. Let's see here.
Shrimp separating here.
And we're going to save image into.
And I had 2 boxes of shrimp go out this week. Monday, one got where it was going, somewhere in Florida on Thursday. And then one was in Pennsylvania, got there today. And then I still got 1 box of trout gadaids out, going to Alex, and they're held up in Georgia. So I'm hoping to get to them tomorrow. So, but yeah, so far I haven't heard back from the 7th one, but I'm 6 for 6. The one that arrived Thursday, they were fine.
That's good.
So yeah, so far this shipping season, I've had some good luck.
Nice.
Yeah, eventually I want to get some stuff up on the walls in here. Pretty empty.
Right.
I got that picture up there, but other than that, I mean,
I hear you.
that's about it.
Yeah, I don't know how anybody does everything. Like, who was it? Skipper. He used to do everything on his phone.
I do everything on my phone.
Yeah, Kyle does everything on CapCut, right, on his phone.
Yep.
It just seemed too small and hard to, I tried doing it and it was hard. Maybe it's because I'm an eyeglass wearer. I don't know, but it was hard to do. So, Peplin. Well, there's one I didn't expect to see.
Hey, what's up, Brian?
Thank you, sir. I think this is the most we've had on a Friday stream in about a month.
Definitely a good stream tonight.
Yeah. Uncle Smiley. Hello. I think I caught you in the beginning. So yeah, I think that's going to become my niche. I think I'm going to be that guy that tries the things out, maybe make videos doing that. Be the goat. Like maybe I'll be the guinea pig for trying out different streaming platforms and
right.
There we go. Wisconsin Fish Fam. We'll Brian, we'll put you as we'll stick you in the honorary member. We're gonna move the border even more north. Pretty soon we're gonna overtake All right, I'm not gonna go there. I can see it now. Somebody's gonna be like, "Here he goes in politics again." Well, when we're doing the channels, we can make 2 sections if we really wanted to, since we're north, we're south of the border.
Right.
We can make a, Wisconsin,
No, you leave the border right where it is.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to convince the wife to move Beloit.
Why are you afraid you're going to become a Bears fan if we move it too far north? There, Brian.
Yeah, Beloit's not bad, man. I mean, it's gotten a lot better.
Well, she works in McChesney Park here at Easter Seals, and I mean, it'd still be about the same distance for me to drive to Genoa City. So I just want to get out of Illinois. I'm tired of all the
stuff Illinois, man.
It's stupid.
I mean, the only thing Illinois has got going for it is minimum wage is a lot higher than here in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
I think Wisconsin, it's like, what, $7.50 an hour, and Illinois is 15.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Actually, I might be moving into Wisconsin depending on what happens. My boss is moving north, and I'm going to try and convince him to let me and Dee Dee run the office,
Oh,
do
nice.
the hiring.
There you go.
I would prefer we move up north if we do, if we do. I'd have to learn all their security laws.
So
I'd have to learn their security laws. And actually, if he moves it just over the border, it wouldn't be that far of a drive for us. So, but it'd be something for Dee Dee and I, like, she could do the office and I could, pretty much get people hired, get them into the store, make sure, basically do what he does.
Right.
As a single owner.
My back is so sore from bouncing on the damn truck today.
You have a new laptops. Well, you better get that thing out, Miss Dee Dee. Especially if it's got better potential.
Sometimes 28,000 pounds on the rear axle is just not a fun ride home.
Oh, I can't see that being any good.
No, especially on some of the bumps on 94, it gets you make sure you got your seatbelt on because you'd be bouncing all the way. And I don't have the air-loaded seat, so.
Well, it was funny when I had when I was driving tow truck and I had the International that they have. It had air springs, the air suspension seats.
Right.
And right as you're coming out of Harvard, right by the conservation, the bridge right there, when you'd go over it, it would be boom. And I used to hit my head every goddamn time on the top of that semi.
Which at least the freaking air suspension seat makes a difference though, because when your seat's just bolted to the floor and you bounce up and wham, 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 it's just, it sucks. Yeah, we had to do a great strap down off of Lakeshore Drive this morning, so it was nice. I was in and out of Chicago and by 11 o'clock this morning, so that was a plus.
You're getting out just as it's getting ready to turn around on the express lanes.
Well, the express lanes are only going one way right now. They're only going outbound.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they got construction going on outbound out of the city on 94. That's down to only 2 lanes coming out of the city.
Windows 11 is a game changer when you're used to Android platform.
For those of you guys
completely different. So, what was that?
For those of you guys doing brine shrimp, these seeds that Zis sells, these are like game changer. I mean, you can put the little suction cups on here so you can mount them and stuff. I don't use them, but I mean, this is really nice for, especially the Zis hatchery. Just put them at the bottom and just, like a little cup underneath them. So what I use one of these McDonald's Happy Meal cups, a little green monster on there.
Nice.
And then just sits over there. All the salt water goes in here, and then I'll dump this into a freshwater little cup, and then these things work great.
Nice.
I got to do salt water for brine.
Yeah.
I have to figure something out. Maybe that's what I'll make that by.
Salt water for brine shrimp. It's nothing crazy. So it's tablespoon a liter.
Okay.
Is what I do. So these Zis hatcheries are 2 liters. And, I just do 2 tablespoons of marine salt.
Maybe I'll do like Patty did. I don't know if you guys saw the video he did where he took I think it was a 5-gallon tank, maybe a 10-gallon, and he went out. He got it running with some dirt in it, but he went out and grabbed some like in a river or something, and then he just made his food web inside one of these smaller tanks so that he could just, and then.
Yeah, I wouldn't suggest doing that. I would suggest, if you want to create a food web like that, to just let it happen naturally. Like, because if you set up
dry or leaves that are on my lawn, right? That way.
Yep. Yeah. That way you're not getting a whole bunch of the nasties that come with doing it.
From rivers and stuff.
Yeah.
This is
a family business bought up.
Yeah. I work for a family business, and our tanker truck is rough. It's just, sometimes it's the bumps we hit. It just They'll take it for a ride. Especially when we come back 35,000 pounds on the rear, almost at overweight, but we're always legal.
Get that back in there. Then you guys can see it a little easier too.
We gotta get a net. I gotta pull one of these shrimp out.
It's always funny when we were at the zoo last week, all the little kids walking by the truck. Is that a poop truck? I'm like, no, it's a big vacuum. I'm like, close, but no, it's just a big vacuum.
Should have put your hands out and go, here, smell, tell me.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I was like, no, we suck up the poop though. I'm like, it's not really poop. It's just, I was like, it's just mud we were sucking out at the zoo, basically.
Yeah.
Except for the hippo exhibit on the inside, that was a little bit of hippo shit we sucked up, but.
Oh, what's funny is I was telling Dee Dee, I said, well, it's probably a good thing I wasn't there last Friday. Because I think I would have probably, I would have gotten it to the point where him and me and the other guy were kicked out, and then I would have taken care of it outside. Why they
What
stay
you got in there?
Liquid gold.
Nice.
Brian.
Yeah.
So what do I got to buy, or just get what, aquarium salt?
I use marine salt.
Okay.
So you can get like a tub of it. It'll last you forever.
Okay. I'll have to, I got to learn how to do this, I guess, at some point in time.
Mm-hmm. And you don't have to use marine salt. That's just what I use. I don't know the other options as well as I know marine salt works, but I've heard people use, you can probably just use rock salt. I don't know how expensive that is comparatively. I know some people use like water softener salt, which is probably the cheapest option.
Tommy says Texas tea. Let me tell you a story about a man named Jack. Oh, sorry. Thanks, Tommy. Water softener salt is pure salt. That's what I have. Well, I have water softener salt in my water because already, Tommy. So that's one of the other reasons why I make sure I, dechlorinate. Fritz complete.
I still like my Prime.
Yeah, I use Safe. I don't use the Prime anymore. The Safe is way more cost effective.
Is it?
It's basically the same thing, but it's in the powder form.
Okay.
So Peplin is asking you, Bratton, how much was that sieve? Or the sieve?
They're like $10 maybe on Amazon. They're not expensive, but they're sweet. You can stack them. So I've got a bigger mesh one. Here, let me go grab it.
Non-iodized salt from the grocery store works. Okay. Sorry, Tommy. You got that some stuff. I'm going to be walking down the hall. I guarantee you, at like 4 a.m.
So yeah,
singing.
If you've got some crappy eggs and you got to filter out a bunch of eggs, you can buy the different. So this is 0.1. This is 0.18. So this is going to be a little bit coarser, and you would put that on top, and they just click together like this.
Okay.
And then so this will separate out the eggs. So everything will land in here, and you spray it with like the sprayer on your sink or something, and it'll push all the brine shrimp down into this one, and you'll have all your eggs up here.
Okay.
But
Nice.
yeah, when I'm using these Binyi eggs, they're just like the co-op eggs. So really good separation, and I don't even bother with the amount of eggs that I get in here. It's negligible.
Vitamin C
Tommy.
powder is supposedly the most cost-effective getting calcium citrate version of it. Oh.
Especially if you don't have chloramine or chloramine. if you have just straight chlorine in your water, then you should be okay with the I hear the vitamins. I don't know. I've never tried it. I think Jesse was trying it. That was something that Father Fish said, and it was like a lot of people, as you know, a lot of people aren't a big fan of his. So
Yeah, Brian, I was just showing off your those longfin cherry barbs. Those actually came from Brian and Roxanne.
Oh, nice.
most not absorbent. Yes,
That's probably supposed to be non-absorbent.
Yeah, I'm not a man that likes to play with my pH too much, so I don't deal with shells. Well, I'm definitely going to have to do some learning. Oh, you were saying it before, Father Fish. Okay, I didn't hear you say it, Tommy, so sorry.
At least you made Brent put pants on to be a guest.
Somebody. Oh, who the hell's? Oh, Jeff.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff. Nice to see you.
What's up, buddy?
I must have said something about Father Fish, and bam, here comes my cohort and dirted tanks. Oh, that's funny.
All right, I'm back.
Science led you there. Okay, cool. So
I got a phone call.
Oh, did you hear what? Then you didn't hear what Jeff had said. At least you made Branton put pants on to be on it or to be a guest.
Oh yeah. I gotta.
Dee Dee.
I somehow knew that was going to be coming out from her. Father Fish validated, but it was still want to test because it's different forms. Oh, I get it. Yeah, totally. We were talking about this on my stream earlier, Tommy. It's like the way people I get, the way Jim says it. I love it. Do you, boo? But me, I just feel like I don't. Who am I to freaking bash somebody else's way of keeping fish? If I was going to be stupid enough to lose $300 worth of biscuits,
yeah, I gotta get some of that.
That's all that hornware. That stuff grows like mad.
Yeah, mine was too, and then I got rid of it like a dummy.
you'd never be sorry. This is what we love about you.
Well, at least we got a sweet new logo.
Yes. And I will try to get that up tonight. And like I said, I'll try and get the email done. And then, yep, I agree. You do you, boo. It's your hobby. Do it your way. Don't worry about what anybody else says. Yeah.
I mean, I guess it all depends, though. I mean, if the source pending.
Right.
And I just try to take information from everybody and kind of just
Yeah.
all. And
Yep.
if something doesn't work, I'm like, okay, well, let's eliminate that out of it and see if this works.
It's called common sense. And like I said, if somebody's going to put, let's say they want to put, we'll just use what Discus North is all, he's all about the, UV, clean water, and I get that. And I see his point and I'm learning things from it. So that's why I continue to watch him. But just leave everybody else alone. Teach us what you're doing. That just like this is why I like Skeptical, because he bashes Father Fish, but that's usually about once a week. But the stuff he teaches, like with the bare bottom plant, with no plants for plants.
I gotta call Samantha. She just ordered food, and I think she sent it to her work.
Whoops! All right, I'll watch for you to come back up.
Yeah, once I'm done feeding out this Brian, I gotta go eat myself.
Exactly. It's if I'm dumb enough to lose 300, $900 worth of discus, that's my own fault. Nobody else's, and nobody else should be able to preach, how I run my stuff. But common sense is kind of hard to find nowadays. So
Yeah, I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
yeah, and Tommy, I agree with you. I get it. I try to keep fish and plants that are good for my water. It's
Yeah, that's a big thing. I mean, to not have to fight the process every step of the way.
right. It just makes it a lot easier,
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to mess with pHs. And my guy, the main fish store I go that teaches, they still tell people to use under gravel filters, and every one of their tanks has one except for their discus tank. And he was, but he has one tank that has neon tetras in it, and he adjusts the pH. He says they're pH sensitive. So I don't know if this is a wild caught thing, or or farming has made it too weak, or
And that's for what kind of fish?
neon tetras.
Yeah, I'm honestly, I've never really kept neon tetras, so I can't really speak on
I
that.
like Cardinals better.
But he keeps them. Like at in this like mid 7, 7 to mid 7 range, and and I was like, oh, I have 8 at home, because that's what my strips and my liquid test is showing. But then when I use my meter, it shows 7. So, but he keeps a specific pH tank, and he won't sell them if your water's over.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna hop down. I'm gonna go eat some dinner.
All righty, buddy. Thanks for jumping on.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys having me up.
Always, you're always welcome.
Like I said, yeah, it's an open invitation. We'll have
Cool.
it open. So, yeah, and I'll just send it to you.
Yeah, sounds good. Everybody in chat, I'll see you later.
We got about 15 minutes anyhow, so that worked out well.
Get out of my bread, you stupid ass. Yeah, you can't eat the buns, dummy.
You plop and drop with no issues. Yeah, pretty.
Stupid cat trying to eat my dinner rolls.
Well, that's for your like chickens and stuff, right? It's pickled bread.
25 cichlid tank from years. That's what I do. I very rarely do I ever do a water change. I just top off.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to try it and see if I can get rid of this, cut this algae back a little bit maybe and see. But, yeah, I just usually top it off. I usually put in, I don't know, I wait till it gets to a certain point where I can see, okay, I need to add some more water, or it's pissing me off when I'm laying in bed with the tank in the bedroom. I'm like, all right, I got to make it a bucket of water tomorrow.
Yeah, I put it in a bucket. I spray 3 pumps. That gives me 5 milliliters of, or like I could actually do 5 milliliters per, to do the volume of the tank. And if I want, which is the easier way to do it. And then I just pull it out of the tap and dump it right in.
Yeah.
Because it's already, so. But
I just usually do a half cap of my prime.
But this, it's Fritz Guard water conditioner.
Yeah.
Is what I use. I was using Fritz Complete, but it's a Fritz product. I don't care. I trust their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Makes water safe, instantly removes chlorine and chloramines, toxic heavy metals.
Nice.
Might be part of the reason why my plants don't grow as fast, because it gets rid of the metals.
My evap takes. I don't know why I lose so much water. I got to do at least once a week. I'm topping off tanks.
So yeah, Tommy's saying same. He lives in Texas. Evap is a real issue. So top offs are 15-20% water change every 3 to 4 weeks, sometimes sooner, depending on the location of the tank. I usually have to do a top off, at least a top off earlier in the week, and then.
I just think it gets so damn dry in my apartment up here on the 3rd floor that's why the water evaporates so quick.
Yeah. Plants do absorb metals. That's what basically Tommy reaffirming what I was saying. Dad, that Skeptical Aquatics, he, like I said, he does bare bottom tanks and plants grow. It's like crazy. Just from fish poop, and that's it. He like uses weights or whatever to weigh him down, and
excuse me.
I think the whole reason why like I get water evaporation quick on the 55 and the 46 is because I have no lids.
Well, that's what I do with the bow front. I literally just have plastic wrap over it.
Oh wow! I never knew they absorb copper. I know they did phosphates. A lot of floaters are good at getting phosphates out. Which is what I think was happening, because I think I was overfeeding the tank upstairs with the under gravel filter, because it took me a bit though, but I did get the hair algae down. So if you have sheep, don't feed them duckweed unless you know. Oh wow. I never knew that either.
Learn something new every day.
Yep. Oh, with Tommy, you learn stuff all the time.
God, it's cooling off.
I haven't been outside or even looked at the weather.
This window's a little chilly now.
I know it's supposed to rain.
Yeah, it's raining here.
Oh, is it?
Or it was.
Pull up.
It still is. There's a puddle in the driveway.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's raining outside right now.
I was gonna say, I think when we started streaming, it was raining here.
All right, and let me look at sauce. Discus North is live. Jose put up a video, but like I said, I mean, I don't always agree with what some people do, but if I can learn something from them, I'm watching them still, whether I agree or not. He's a steward to the earth and its inhabitants, so learn as much as he can about it. Well, you're one of my faves, Tommy. Trust me. I like going to and hell, goddamn scoreboard app.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna check the Cubs game before winning.
Yeah, they were. I was gonna say something, and then I kept my mouth shut.
It's the top of the second, and the Cubs are up 9-0
Against who again?
The Brewers.
Oh,
and it's in Milwaukee. They put up 2 in the first and 7 in the second.
Oh wow! I'm liking them this year. So
yeah,
we are in borrowed time.
Wow.
The Earth is not the.
Too bad I don't have Marquis to watch it.
Well, thank you, Tommy. Like I said, there's so much from people to learn. I mean, And you have such a talent. You know, Dee Dee was saying that today, how you have this special talent for being able to deliver. Like me, I can't come up with the creative stuff like a lot of you do. I might have to reboot my phone. I don't know why it's showing me that. Thinking that's a soccer game. Brazilian national against the Chicago Sky.
That's
basketball.
that's the women's basketball team.
Why the hell is it showing me?
I don't know.
Yeah, but it's like it won't let me get rid of the notification.
Oh,
That's all right. I'll play with it later. Yeah, you have such a way of being able to put information across, Tommy, to keep people interested, you know? And that's, you know. We're making them blush at the casino.
Right.
All right. Well, we're 9 minutes out, so.
Tim Allen was actually in Rockford last weekend.
Huh?
Tim Allen was at the Hard Rock in Rockford last weekend.
Oh, well. I want to go there one night for me with just me and Dee Dee. But
well, let me know if you do, and then
yeah, or like the four of us could go. But the problem is, I'm afraid of running into Benny and Kiki. So
I've been there once to gamble, anyways.
It's owned by one of my favorite. Oh, I do a few of their songs. So
Oh, Cheap Trick.
yeah.
I definitely like the guitar they have out in front of it. A picture, it didn't happen.
Yeah. I don't know if you want that to happen.
Right?
It might be a fish pick.
This Dr. Pepper is so good. The blackberry one.
I've never.
Oh, it's so good. It's zero sugar too, so it's even better.
Oh, I'll have to try it.
I mean, not that the aspartame's good for you, but hey.
Oh, yeah. Then I definitely won't try it because I'm not.
Well,
that stuff's nasty for you.
I don't know if. Yeah, there's a little bit in it, but I think all the zero sugar pops have it because of that being zero sugar. They all have aspartame.
Yeah,
I don't think there's that much in it. But...
That's why I don't do it. That's why when I do drink pop, I don't drink diet because you never.
But see, I can't taste it in that, but I can definitely taste it when I drink a diet soda.
And I can always the aftertaste. I just can't get past it. So.
Definitely a good stream tonight. Very interactive, lots of messages. It was a good stream.
Yeah, we had over single digits of people.
Right.
And I think now that we're focusing straight on YouTube and you know, and maybe slapping Facebook in there,
yeah,
you know, we'll
get there.
Just have to find a way to get rid of the logos and stuff. But there we go. Now it should have the proper way to get to Northern Illinois Aquatics. Help the channel grow. I know I subscribed it, so
I did too. So
there's four of us. We're growing by leaps and bounds.
Right.
Well, part of that's my fault, so
don't worry about it.
I kept clicking the link and I'm like, why the fuck is it going to a stream from the 18th? What the hell? And then I looked at the link, I'm like, son of a bitch.
No worries.
You don't know me. He's not used to compliments, so he honors them every time he gets one. Well, I remember I made a comment one time that, oh, yeah, I waste your guys' time. And somebody literally, they didn't lay into me, but they were very firm in their chat that, hey, I do not waste my time on people that I think are wasting time, that aren't worth wasting time for, is how they said it. So that kind of changed my opinion on how I do things. I'm 5L. Huh? RJ, give me a better explanation of that. Well, we're about to hit the hour mark, so I'll let him get that in there. And yeah, definitely.
You know what? I just realized we're going to be streaming on my birthday.
Next week?
June 13th is a Friday night.
Oh.
So we're going to have us a little birthday party. Maybe I will try to figure out if we can do that together.
What do you mean?
Well, we'll meet up.
Oh. We'll have to
figure something out for that.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Subscription. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Like I said, we'll get there. It's just we probably would have had more.
Yeah.
The right one going across, but no. It is what it is. So
well, I have to go grab my kid from she went with Sam over her friend's house, so I'm gonna sign off for the night.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna be dropping
definitely a very productive stream. Got the logo taken care of. I appreciated all the feedback and changes we made to it. It definitely is the one now, I think. So
yeah, definitely, and I like it. So like I said, I've got it already downloaded onto my backup drive, and I will go and change that and see if there's a way I can put a email address with that account. Maybe I'll get lucky and it'll automatically go to it right away. So you'll waste somebody's heart. It depends on who it is, too.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in tonight.
All right, bro.
Very fun stream. We'll see you next Friday.
Yes, sir.
I don't think I have anything going on, and if I do, I will let you know, but I don't think we do. So thanks again, everybody in the chat. Thanks, Brant, for coming on. It's always a pleasure. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Later.
All right. So let him pop out, and then come on.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. There he goes. And we'll I hit the jackpot. Was a Nubius. Forgot to tell you, I have a very Nubius. Oh, very cool. That is awesome. And yeah, we're going to call it. Thank you all for coming. Appreciate it. So lurkers, replay crew, everybody get to that. I'll pop the link in there one last time. And get over there. Subscribe, please. We Cody and I would greatly appreciate it. We got the logo up. Now I got a banner done and some stream element stuff done. So it'll all be affiliated to that channel strictly. And I will be making a Discord server for itself. And well, let's help Cody and I grow that channel up. It's going to be both his and I's channel. So we're going to try to take it somewhere and see what happens. And everybody have a great weekend. Stay fishing.